left-hander is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Pitts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
The 2-0 on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burke is right there, 1 down. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Hero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sammy Pitts, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Boof Bobo waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Coming to the plate now, Boof Bobo. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Pitts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So striding in, Jeremy Pitts. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. Squared that one up just a little late. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 38th home run of the season for him as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Pitts, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower, is almost certainly headed to represent the American League in this year's All-Star game. He's currently leading all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Kevin Almanzar, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Now batting, Felipe Burke. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board. And that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phillies starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Stepping up to the plate, Ray Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. One out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
Batting third, right fielder.
Digging in now, Theo Hester, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. This year against right-handed pitching, Hester is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Pitts is there. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in, Jeff Pitts, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about first baseman Yonder Alonso. The bat plays, we get it. He's there for offense. But don't sleep on the defense as well. He's battled his injuries, but he's out there going to the post, making picks and bailing out his boys in the infield.
Standing in, John Pitts. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
1 strike now from Cole. Out to short for Segura. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting 8, first baseman, number 1.
Now at the plate, Saba Tavitsi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Tavitsi stands at an impressive 6'5". Swings the bat and throws right-handed. It's a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemen get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And now it's the Tampa Bay pitcher, Kevin Almanzar. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
0-1 count and the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Tampa, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 0-2, here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. First delivery to him on the way. Late square, and this is popped up. And he is in there.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. To second for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Striding into the box, Phil Thomas. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball's in there for strike one. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Up next for the Rays, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Jesse Pitts.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Full count still. He'll try it again. 3-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready now, Sammy Pitts. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Ball two.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell The runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Stepping in now, Booth Bobo. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball. Bobo is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Hit in the air out to right. Hester is there, one away. Now a long throw to third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on. But right here, he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. High pop up. Segura is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping in, Connor Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
2 balls and a strike to count. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rays strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Into the box now, Garrett Cole. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Garrett Cole.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Tavitzi is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So stepping in, Felipe Burke, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now at the plate, Ray Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Burke stands at first with 1 out. He's running. A pitch out. The throw. On a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is in off the plate.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
At the plate, Theo Hester. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hits, has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now in the box, Jeff Pitts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jeff Pitts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Right over the middle, knee high.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-2. Lifted in the air to center. Burke is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 31.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in, John Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Sava Tavitsi. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Tavitsi has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2. Up around the face. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. High pop-up. Alonso has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. They're up 2-0. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
In is Gerardo Parra, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. On the ground to the right side. From his knees, the throw. Got him. Oh, what a play.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Gene Segura standing in. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into right field, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. To first. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Rays 2 and the Phillies nothing. Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. He singled his last time up.
Left fielder, Jesse Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, D-Row, in the day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see two pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
I always felt, though, too, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Here now the 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Another payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 1-1. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently 2nd best on this Philly ball club in that department. Now at the plate, Booth, Bobo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Cole will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Phil Thomas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, Phil Thomas.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Nope. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You got a ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off here.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. Scorched to third. Pitts is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Oscar Aviles will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in once again, Felipe Burke. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays lead it 2-0. Eric Almanza will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Eric Almanza.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And the changeup is way low that time. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Connor Pitts is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Connor Pitts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First things first, here's a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Throw over to first. Back in standing. Pitts on at first. Nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a throw over. And he'll be back in standing up. Ready with another 2-2. In the dirt here. So he moves all the way up to third here. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-1, here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that misses. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. On the ground to the left side. There's Segura. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Moustakas over to his left, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on no base hits, 1 Philly error, and no one left on base. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 3 and the Phillies nothing. Digging in, Ray Frazier will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So striding forward now, Theo Hester. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
First baseman, number 23.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yonder Alonso. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit in the air out to left field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 3 and the Phillies 1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. So digging in now, Saba to Vitzi.
First baseman, number 1.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Alonso on the move. 1 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Kevin Almanzar.
In now, Kevin Almanzar. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Very high, 2-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Jesse Pitts is on deck. Another full count offering on its way. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Burke on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Striding in, Sammy Pitts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Burke going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Segura gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Now the 2-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Phillies have pulled even now at 3-3.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Willie Avila comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Willie Avila.
Into the box now, Phil Thomas. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, Dero, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And he just manages to get his hand in. A ball and no strikes. 287 the average coming in. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And he's safe.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Felipe Burke, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
The 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
From the stretch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ray Frazier.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ray Frazier, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Theo Hester.
Riding in once again, Theo Hester. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2-0 now. Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Thomas on third. Kipnis at second. Frazier at first. One gone. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Here's Yonder Alonso, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, 2 to Alonso.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 0-2 delivery. Way outside. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Hits racing back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, we'll take a look at the pitch here, and you can see what they're trying to do. Tie him up inside. That pitch wasn't that bad, but credit to the man swinging the bat. He was able to turn on it and drive it out of here.
Ken Singleton will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. In is Gerardo Parra, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and low here. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And he'll break through with a solid knock here. His first of the ball game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Gene Segura standing in. High in the air out to center field. Pitts has a read on it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Phil Thomas would be next. Set and a 3-0 offering, and a good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Phil Thomas.
Ready once again, Phil Thomas. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Hara over at second. Moustakas at first. 2 out in the inning. The next 0-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in, Jason Kipnis. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box score in this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
Stepping up now, Felipe Burke. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pitts is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Ray Papp has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
21, Ray Papp.
At the plate, Booth Bobo. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's set. Here it comes. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 42 on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, Dero. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Jeremy Pitts is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitts leads off second with nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Happ moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Into the box, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Burke going back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Standing in now, Sava Tavitsi, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside, 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hester is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Kevin Love will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. To short, hit hard. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Phillies lead it 10-6. Felipe Almanza is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Felipe Almanza.
Ready for another chance. Ray Frazier 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Second baseman, Ray Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Now another 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Theo Hester. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-0. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number two.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Yonder Alonso. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Pitts is under it, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order as the lead holds at 10-6. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Bill Lorenz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Bill Lorenz.
Striding in to start the ninth, Jesse Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Parra is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Digging in to try it again, Sammy Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Bases are empty, one man out.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Boof Bobo, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeremy Pitts, man at first after the 2-out walk. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll get back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Tampa Bay, good night.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Philadelphia Phillies capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Eric Almanza earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.